How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video here on Switch Planet. Today we have for you something a little different, talking about something we've shown in the past, Hypercharge Unboxed. The game's been out for a couple months now, and along with our last video, there's a brand new update coming to the console. First off, we would like to thank Digital Cyber Cherries for supporting the channel and allowing us to talk to you, the viewers, about what's coming, and also for providing us a code to try out the game. Hypercharge Unboxed is an FPS tower defense title, fending off waves of Meanbots, as they call them, and surviving through the rounds. In my opinion, this is the game's flagship game mode, and the fusion of FPS and tower defense blends very well together. Yet that is not the only thing to keep you engaged and constantly playing. Along with the co-op survival mode, Hypercharge Unboxed has a couple of other modes to look out for. On the multiplayer side, you can enjoy games such as Deathmatch and Plague. Deathmatch is a given, running around these gigantic maps shooting down your opponents and reaching for the most points. Or you can even set it to Team Deathmatch, which is pretty nice. Plague is a simple game of Infected where players must outrun the infected teams and not get turned. If you are more along the lines of teamwork and not a fan of the competitive side, there are even a couple of options for you, such as a wave-based co-op mode, free roam to have a better understanding of the map and gather collectibles, or the fun little party modes you can play with friends. These party modes include Spinner Arena and Tank Battle, which both are super awesome to play. Spinner Arena is kind of like this Beyblade knock 'em out of the arena, and Tank Battle is a top-down perspective mode where you run around maps and take down enemies. As a completionist, one of my favorite things to do is gather collectibles, and there are a ton on each map with plenty of information and cool little dioramas. I've mentioned this before, but the reason I enjoy playing through Hypercharge Unboxed is that it reminds me of the Toy Soldier games on the N64, and it really strikes a chord with me. I've been very impressed with the combat in the game, and it looks fantastic running on the Nintendo Switch's hardware. Now that you have a pretty good idea of what Hypercharge Unboxed has to offer, let's get into the brand new update. Like the last video, we'll be going over many of the key improvements, updates, and add-ons in the game. If you like what you see, make sure to check the description for more information on the title and where you can pick it up. Digital Cyber Cherries has been hard at work in implementing more fixes and updates to their title. They are actively in the community and wanted to let everyone know that they apologize for the delays, since this update was in store months ago. But due to the pandemic, it got very difficult to meet those requirements. Yet they are still in full force, working hard to make Hypercharge Unboxed a better game for everyone. For those who have not had the chance to try Hypercharge Unboxed, you can actually check the Nintendo eShop and try out the demo that is available. It's a good way to get an understanding on what the game is. The demo includes many of the different modes and features just in a local gameplay environment. The modes include the tutorial, PvP Deathmatch, and the free roam mode that you can play in split screen, all on one Hypercharge Unboxed map. So if you're unsure of purchasing the game, definitely give the demo a try to give you an idea. The tutorial and PvP Deathmatch is still a ton of fun practicing on bots, and honestly quite difficult as it forces you to learn the layout of the map, the mechanics of building walls and turrets, which I think is really interesting, and how the guns work. And you don't have to do it alone, seeing as local still means you can bring a friend along who may also be on the fence. One of the biggest aspects being pushed for the updates are the number of fixes being implemented. It's very important to continuously fine-tune a game like this, since it is always evolving and updating. Some of these fixes include some of the AI and players getting stuck in places, or unable to move in very rare occurrences, and fixing some odd bugs here and there. Of course, no one wants to sit here with a list of every single detail of the update, but there is a ton being fixed. Along with all those fixes, there are a couple of changes coming to the title, such as allowing players with low FPS settings to have a smoother experience, some changes to Operation Alley's wave flow and progression, and Dawn of Toys being completely revamped due to player feedback. On the subject of DLC and additional packs that you can acquire, there are two ways. Paid and free are available, and Digital Cyber Cherries wants to ensure even if you don't have the extra money to shoot, that you can get some pretty cool stuff throughout the updates. If you do want to support the game anymore, there is a supporter pack in the Nintendo eShop. The supporter pack includes 2 different characters, RoadWarrior and DLC. Both include 5 different skins for each character, and weapon materials to really show off. If there is one thing Hypercharged Unboxed does well, it's the multitude of skins and customization options. It's a small feature, but it is always a welcome addition to any game. Now with all the new improvements to look forward to, keep in mind that there is still a roadmap for this game. Since things are slightly going back to normal in the world, we can get excited for a ton of features coming, single player mode improvements, more multiplayer game modes, new enemies, maps, and weapons. There is still a ton to look forward to, and without a doubt, Digital Cyber Cherries is hard at work and pushing the newest and best features down the road. Hypercharge Unboxed has a lot of charm and style to it, from the different customization options, collectibles, and game modes. My favorite game mode is still fending off Meanbots in multiple waves, since the tower defense aspect is done so well. It also can be very frantic since there are different types of enemies that start appearing, making you take a different approach every time. The game looks beautiful on the Switch's hardware, and it is right at home. There's a ton to do, and seeing as Digital Cyber Cherries is continuously updating it, it is definitely worth giving a try. Whether that be picking up your own copy, or trying out the demo, the game is accessible to everyone. With this new update, hopefully it will mean more to come from Digital Cyber Cherries, whether that be a new game mode, more character options, or what I would like to see, some new party modes added. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. What do you guys think of Hypercharge Unboxed? Let us know down in the comments below, and if this update gets you excited to hop back into the game. Again, thank you to Digital Cyber Cherries for sponsoring this video, and providing a code to let us try out the game. Make sure to check the description below on more information on Hypercharge Unboxed. We hope you enjoyed this type of video. It's nice to go in depth on games and give you a highlight every now and then. If you'd like to see more, make sure that you like the video, comment, and hit the subscribe button if you're new here. If you want to be notified when videos like this release, hit that notification bell as well. I hope you all have a good day, and we'll see you next time here on Switch Planet.
Soldier, protect the hypercore before it's too late! You've almost got this!
Okay everyone, thanks so much for watching. If you liked that video, please leave a like and subscribe, and ring the bell if you want to get notified when we release new content. We hope to see you in the next video.